What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, or if this is your first time, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over another scav run. Now I talked about my ground zero scav run, how that's kind of been my go-to as I've played Tarkov. But I was watching a YouTuber named Nutshell, and he kind of turned me on to one in Woods, and I wanted to talk about that one today. He goes over some other ideas about like running it as a PMC and kind of doing some of the transitions to other locations to kind of farm it a little bit more efficiently. But I don't want to take his video, so y'all go check him out. I'm going to link his channel and I guess that specific video below, so y'all go give that a like, go subscribe to him. Huge credit to him for kind of giving me this idea. But this is going to be a lot more of a high risk, high reward than the ground zero run. The ground zero run was very safe, pretty fast. Get in there, get your loot, get out. Not a lot of people are going to contest it. This one is a lot more dangerous, but a lot higher possibility for getting some high value items in doing so. So I will see you guys in raid. Okay, so here we are on Woods. This is where this scav raid, or here we are on Woods. This is where the scav run that I'm going to talk about today occurs. So I've started in Scav Town, wherever you spawn. This is kind of the easiest landmark, in my opinion, to see, like relative to where this location that we're going to search is. So that's why I start in Scav Town. So a really easy way to get to it is to head to kind of this first bundle of buildings right here. This cabin and the fence line. So then you'll turn right, and this is going to be east. And then pretty much just head straight east from Scav Town from this location here. Okay, so we'll head over here. And we'll get this tree line. And I should have brought some SJ6s or something just so I could do this a little bit quicker. But anyway, that's it right there. So straight east from that spot will get you there. You'll see the big rock and then the entrance to it. And the reason I refer to this as a little bit more high risk, high reward is because this entrance right here is the only entrance. So if you're playing on PvE, like I am this wipe, it's super common to find other scavs, or I've seen PMCs there. It's usually occupied every time that I've run this one. So you can do it. The potential for money is really high, but just be warned that there's only one way in and one way out, and it does seem like the AI likes to filter through here. You've got some of these side rooms. We'll get to that in a second, but your big draw here is going to be this, the cultist circle right here. And what you're looking for, let's see if any spawned in my example, because that'd be great, are keys. Hopefully marked room keys, but they're not necessarily. So like my earlier one, I found I think a ZB14 and another one that wasn't really worth much. But there are marked room keys that spawn here. I'm not sure I got any keys, which is kind of disappointing for showing you guys. Or I'm just missing it because they're really easy to miss too. Well, that's disappointing. This is the only time I've ever been here where there hasn't been a single key spawn. But hopefully some of the other stuff spawn with some good stuff so that y'all can see that even if there's no juicy marked keys, then it could still be worth your while. Now, if there is a marked key, you know, you've just earned 10 plus million rubles just from that alone. And yeah, I'm just moving on. Anyway, give that a good search. However you choose to do that. There's stuff's just really hard to find in Tarkov sometimes. But these side rooms, you get a lot of loot. You see there, that's obviously going to take up a lot of space, but like you'll get ammo. This is, I think, military power filters can spawn here. There's your, you know, rechargeable battery. That's, you know, probably 50k or so. All these containers you can search. That, yeah, they're military power filter, gas analyzer. That's worth a ton of money right there. Not as much as they were a little while ago. Check inside the sleeping bag because stuff can spawn in there. On these shelves, let's see, anything spawn on these? Not this time. Containers right here, and then yeah, you see stuff spawns everywhere along this. So you can get, there's like an ammo spawn back in here, the weapons crate here. You know, you might get some interesting stuff here. I mean, level 3 plate, that's not really worth anything, but you kind of get the idea. Check this room. Stuff will spawn on this desk, so you can check that. And I'm sure there's other spawns here that I haven't seen, so it's really high density loot. I guess that's the trade-off for it being one way in, one way out. See tool set, tape, duffel bag. You can search. All sorts of stuff can spawn from duffel bags, bitcoins, a bunch of different high-value loot. I mean, here, just kind of a bathroom area you can search. There's another duffel bag right there. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So you fight your way in, fight your way out, and it's not super guaranteed, but you know, even just that smaller stuff that I found without a good key being in there, that's a few 100,000 rubles easily if I were to get good prices on that on the flea market. And then you can run to, you know, you can use the car extract sometimes, or there's some, maybe not on Scav actually. Let me double check that. Okay, so this car extract is only for PMC, so you can't use this car extract on the Scav, but there's a bunch of Scav extracts around this area, and it's usually through some, I'd say, less hotly contested areas to get to those extracts, so you're usually fairly safe. But give it a try, and let me know what you guys think. Go check out Nutshell's channel. He kind of gave me the idea for this, so huge credit to him, huge shout out to him. And I will catch you guys in the next video.